Welcome to Authentic with Brazil 201. I'm your host, Brazil 201, and on today's episode, we're going to talk about the newest show on FX/Hulu, written by and created by Ryan Murphy. Yes, that Ryan Murphy. But before we get into the beauty, and beauty, I love the tagline, beauty comes from a shot. We're going to talk about the Oscar nominations real quick. I am shocked that Wicked for Good was shut out of every category. I didn't think it would make Best Picture, and I thought Ariana Grande would get a nomination for Best Supporting Actress because usually the actor/SAG award noms are the same as the Oscar nominations because there's usually an overlap between the people on the committees. But obviously, the Oscars is more is a lesser body in terms of how many members of SAG are in the Oscars. I can't believe that, like, both sentimental value people and were able to knock out Ariana Grande from it. It's impressive, but it looks like Tiana Taylor will win that now without a doubt in, Best Supporting Actress. She was probably gonna win anyway, even if Ariana was nominated. I voted for Ariana Grande in the, what's it called, Best Supporting Actress thing in the actor awards. I can't believe, though, it didn't get costume or any of the, like, lower below the line nominations. But Sinners got 16 nominations, which is great. I think The Odyssey will guess that number or more next year. I am almost certain everyone who plays a role in The Odyssey is going to get nominated, from Matt Damon to Zendaya to Anne Hathaway to maybe even Tom Holland to John Bernthal. And if Best Picture, Best Director, like best, adapted play, costumes, all of it. I think like The Odyssey is going to hit this number or beat it. I think it could like hit everything. And if it gets original songs and shit like that, who knows? It's gonna be interesting though, because like Zendaya possibly could get nominated also for Dune 3 next year as well. Or if the drama is good, because I don't the drama's an A24 movie. We could be in a world where like Zendaya is getting 3 nominations though. The drama's coming out a little too early for that, but Sinners came out around the same period as the drama. So like this is the year of Zendaya, this is the year of Anne Hathaway, as in 2026. So good for them. Remember the Oscars are in March 10th. Now, to talk about the beauty. Um, what's a good way to describe the beauty? Um, so Ashton Kutcher plays a CEO that has invented a shot called actually we don't have the name of the shot yet in the show yet. I don't have beyond the first 4 episodes. 3 are out. And so anyway, the show begins with Bella Hadid, of course, because Ryan Murphy just loves to do this. And she is on a weapon style rampage, for those of you who saw the movie Weapons, where she's like Naruto running through the streets of Italy. And she's so hot and she needs water, and then she's combusts. She just self-destructs, and blood gets on everyone. Then we go to a young incel black male named Jeremy. And Jeremy is just jerking off to OnlyFans women, and his credit card's debt, and he's just so mad. He ain't, no woman wants to fuck him. He gets a text message from, a chat message from someone in the thing. He's like, "Yo, get this number," and he gets the plastic surgery, and he looks, I guess, more attractive, but still, women don't want to fuck him. So then, this surgeon knows this hooker who I guess is carrying the virus, the STD virus, and she fucks him, and he wakes up in a spider web cocoon of cum. That's the best way to describe it. He throws up his guts and sheds his skin like in, what the fuck? What the hell is the Demi Moore movie? The Substance, right? Like that, and become super hot. When we then we go over to 2 FBI agents who are on this case about the self-destructing woman, played by, Evan Peters and Rebecca Hall, who play Cooper and Jordan, and they are, I guess, like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, they constantly fuck, but they date other people, and they're just trying to follow the clues, right? And they see the story of these 5 people that have blown up over the last year. And they see their original driver's license photos where they're all ugly and fat, but their last photos were all like Instagram model hot, and they're confused. They're like, "What's happening? Is it Ozempic doing this?" Because Ozempic plays a role in the show, which I love, right? Because like Ozempic makes you hot and skinny, but Ozempic doesn't do what this thing does. Then we go to the FBI crime lab, and the CDC is like, "Yo, this virus is acting like HPV and a lot of other virus mixed together, and it's very contagious, but we don't know what it does. But we keep this thing is that people's internal body is reaching 200 degrees, and then they're self-destructing, and nobody knows why. And they're trying to keep this on the down low, and that." Then, we meet Anthony Ramos's character, who plays an assassin, no name, who works for Ashton Kutcher's company, and he's been secretly killing the people who have the STD because there are apparently rules with this. You're not supposed to just be fucking anyone because every time you come or do liquids on them, they catch the thing and then they get the disease. We learn that so then at the end of episode 2, Rebecca Hall fucks someone who's infected with it, and she wakes up in the cum spider cocoon, and Cooper is getting jumped by these assassins, but not Anthony Ramos's assassin, and he fights them off, and he's able to escape. The FBI extracts him, and they're like, they can't find, Rebecca Hall's character. So, he goes to this secret lab. Oh, that's right. Fucking what is it called? Um, the Dear Evan Hansen guy, what the fuck is his name? Ben Platt. He's having this conversation with Megan Trainor, who, what's it called? They're just talking about how, like, they got on Ozempic, and you gotta try this thing so you can lose weight, get a surrogacy so you don't, like, end up getting fat or whatever. The waitress comes next to them, spits on both of them, on Ben Platt and Megan Trainor, and she then self-destructs, goes crazy, fights people, and blows up, and the blood splatters on everybody in this Condé Nast. Yeah, that's right, they work at GQ. So the Condé Nast, all these people are infected now. The FBI is rounding them up, and they're all just, you know, they all tested positive for this virus, according to the FBI. And then Anthony Ramos finds Jeremy, who has been just fucking women nonstop since he became hot. And he's been infecting people, and then he's like, "Yo, fine, I'll lead you to the woman I fucked." They killed that woman, and then Anthony Ramos is like, "Wait," Jeremy's like, "How old are you? Like, you look like you're in 30." He's like, "I'm 65." And he's like, "I've had a beta version of the STD virus." And it's great because now we get a preview that they're about to IPO with the STD that makes you hot, which I'm sure everyone would take. As we've seen that now that Ozempic has been mainstream for about 3 years, I take the Wegovy pills, I'm fancy. I don't do the shots anymore. I don't have to look like a heroin addict. I hated that whole concept. I'm glad it's just a pill you take every day to become skinny and beautiful. And yes, body positivity is a lie. And if this STD shot was real, where you turn into the hottest version of yourself, everyone would take it no matter the price because it is from what we've seen, it's only one shot. Now we don't know what the reason is why certain people are blowing up. Is it because if they get the STD not from the shot, like a purified version, but because if they get it through sex, they get that version and it only lasts a year or two before they blow up? Who knows? But this is a good show. It's interesting. I love that it's weapons meets the substance and a lot of Ozempic references, and everyone on the show is very hot. And I mean, very hot. So check out The Beauty. It's on Hulu, and it comes out every Wednesday at 9 o'clock. So this is the difference too, versus like how I like Tell Me Lies, but Tell Me Lies drops at midnight. The FX shows drop at 9 p.m., similar to how like The Pit drops at 9 p.m. So you know it's good. And we have 9 weeks left of The Beauty, right? So 8 weeks left of Industry, 12 weeks left of The Pit, 8 weeks left of The Beauty, 7 weeks left of Hijacked, right? Paradise comes back very soon. Landman just ended. And we still have like the Chicago shows and all that shit. But there we go.